Dang, it hasn't been a long time since I reacted to scary TikToks. Since I didn't react to scary TikToks from like 4 weeks ago, I'm gonna do it again, or 5 weeks ago. So, let's go to YouTube. Okay, we're at YouTube now. Ooh, 74! Okay. What do you want? Okay, so, we're just gonna go, oh God, I forgot what I was doing. Creepy TikToks. Creepy TikToks. What do you want, baby? Oh, I accidentally. Why is Power Ed right there? Hi. At this point I just was wasting time on my vid. Okay. Scary TikTok, you should watch alone. I think we should watch it alone. Holy crap.
Have you ever heard of...
I don't even know what I'm... Okay. Start over. Yeah, we need TikTok therapy. Oh, it's a haunted house tour!
Have you ever heard of exorcism?
Gotcha! Oh no! Holy crap, he's fast! I think he died. Wait, we have to go in the full screen.
What the?
F11.
I gotta go in there. I gotta make sure that dude's okay. Why is the door already open? Hey! Come on out with your hand. What the? I gotta go in there. I gotta make sure
That's the
okay.
Grinch. That's the Grinch.
Why is the door already open? Hey! Come on out with your hands up. What's going on in there?
What's going on?
What did I see?
Why are you pointing lights at me, dude?
Were you just murdering someone in there?
No, bro, I was just watching TikTok.
No, I'm
man.
coming in there. I'm coming in there.
Come on. I will show you. He's just sleeping, man.
Sleeping?
Yeah, he's passed out. He ate too much corn.
I mean, that does check out.
He ate too much corn.
Sir, are you alright?
Ate too much corn.
What do you mean?
You're gonna wake up for food!
Oh crap!
No!
What game is this? I'd rather just go. I would rather just dip if I.
So Courage the Cowardly Dog, right? You remember that show?
Yeah.
It's based on a true story.
How's that?
You know, right?
Yeah.
It's in New Mexico. There were elderly people that lived there, and they reportedly were seeing like a bunch of scary shit. They claimed them to be skinwalkers.
Skinwalkers.
And if you didn't know, skinwalkers can take on the persona of anything that they eat or kill. Apparently, the old people were gone, and all they found was the dead dog.
Their parents.
Nobody knows. They just disappeared.
Tilly, tilly, boom, close your eyes now. Someone's walking outside and knocking on the door. Tilly, tilly, boom, the night birds are you hear him coming, lurking around the corner, staring right at you.
Oh no! Holy crap! Holy crap!
The silent night hides all. He sneaks up behind you and he's going to get you.
Final Destination TikTok series. It's a TikTok series.
Let's talk about.
Adopt me.
So once there was a girl called Taylor. She loved to
I'm not
play
skipping
Adopt Me
parts on
and
this
played it every day and every time. But one day, she got a friend request by a girl. Taylor loved to make friends, so of course, she accepted. The girl private chatted her and said, "Where are you?" Taylor said that she was at the school. The girl said, "Okay, I'm coming there." Taylor waited at the school until she saw the girl. Taylor went up to her and said, "Why are you wearing all black?" Then the girl replied with, "One day you'll understand why." A few weeks later, Taylor and the girl became best friends and played Adopt Me every day with each other. One day, Taylor went up to the girl and said, "Let's try out a new game." The girl unexpectedly got really mad at Taylor. Then the girl mumbled, "You know I only like Adopt Me, right?" Taylor got a bit scared and a few seconds later there was a knock on her door. She slowly approached the door and looked through the door hole. When she took a peek, no one was there. She went back to her iPad and said to the girl, "Do you live close?" The girl was silent for a few seconds, but a few seconds later, the girl said Taylor's address. Taylor got really scared and rushed upstairs to her bedroom. That time, she was home alone. Her parents had gone to a trip. Then she got a message on her iPad. It was a friend request on Snapchat. She accepted it, thinking it was just old friend. She texted, "Help, help." The person who had added her on Snapchat sent a picture of Taylor House. Part 2?
Yes, please, part 2. Yes! Person is there. No! Copyright! Copyright!
Adopt me. Part 2.
When Taylor received the picture, she immediately packed her bags and ran downstairs. Taylor was not allowed to leave the house, but she didn't have any choice. She ran out the back door and climbed through the fences. Taylor ran far, far, far away from her house. 2 days later, her parents had arrived at home. They couldn't find Taylor anywhere and were really worried. Taylor had brought her phone with her, and she received a call from her parents. She didn't want to go back home, so she just ended that call. Soon later, she was in a forest, and it was dark. She was thirsty of running too much, so she got her water bottle out and started drinking. She dropped the bottle lid and bent down to get it, and while she was doing that, something clenched on her from behind and had gotten dragged into the lake. Legends say she's still alive, but we never know.
Yeah, let's do this one.
Let's take a look at this photo. This was the final picture found on the phone of Jennifer Grimm, and it's also the man that police have definitively ruled was most likely the one that ended her. Jennifer was ambitious, she was adventurous, she went on this solo cross-country trip where she would be visiting different campsites. She actually made her way all the way to the Blue Creek Cavern campsite, but she almost immediately went back to the ranger station because she wanted to report this man, this strange man that she saw watching her while she was swimming in the lake. But she does end up kind of laughing this off as if it's not a huge deal, and she eventually returns to her campsite alone. But that same man that she reported is who we believe was seen in the final picture. When she had never contacted her family, rangers eventually went searching, where they found her brutalized at her campsite. Her phone was recovered, which showed this picture as the final photo on her camera roll.
8 scary facts you did not know of South Africa. 1. 285 prisoners escaped from custody over the past 6 financial years. 2. South African Airways Flight 406 crashed in 1967 and was never found. 3. The last execution carried out by the South African government was the hanging of Solomon Ngoni and Sandra Smith in November 1989. 4. the longest serving sentence in South Africa.
Baby. I'm watching scary TikToks with my fans. So you're just standing there. I'm just kidding. You can say baby, but not come over here because I'm watching scary TikToks.
Salo
Because I can't show your
Abraham
face.
was sentenced to 5 life terms as well as an additional 988 years imprisonment. 5. In South Africa, there is no age limit for prison. An 80-year-old can go to jail. 6. International highway between East London and Coxted is the most dangerous road in SA. 7. The legal amount of money you can keep at home.
Hello. It's a baby wearing a Daddy's Best t-shirt. Sorry guys.
Is
Am I still recording
25,000
anyways?
rand. 8. You can go to jail for 2 years if you fail to submit a single tax return or do not inform the
really are
surrounding
yellow.
service that your details have changed.
Jeff the Killer.
The tub device. And guys, first things first, trigger warning, this is dark. Being that I talk about true crime, I figured why not talk about some of the punishments that used to be in practice. This was a medieval torture device, and basically it was only for citizens who broke the law. They basically would fill the tub with water and then place the individual inside where only their head would stick out. They would then paint the individual's face with milk and honey, and that doesn't sound too bad, however, after a couple hours they would be covered in bugs. After just a few days in the tub, the person would be like a Golden Corral buffet for insects. The person would usually last about a week in the tub. However, I did see a post recently where people were arguing to bring this method back. Let me know what you guys think.
Bring it back? No, hell no.
These are some scary ocean facts that your science teacher probably didn't tell you. Let's go. I'm sure you knew this, but every single year sea levels are rising. Which means where you are right now in 10,000 years, it probably won't exist. In fact, the place where you're sitting right now will either be 1, underwater, or 2, destroyed in some type of war. So I want you to do me a favor, go on the ground and kiss it. Kiss it one last time before you die. It is said that we have a better chance exploring Mars than we do exploring our own ocean, where we live. That's sad. So guys, it looks like we're gonna get the alien update before we get the sea monster update, so yeah. Stay looking forward to that, I guess. Scientists speculate that considering we haven't even explored half of our ocean, that there are creatures scarier than this under the water. Yeah, no. And the thing that makes it worse is this is complete darkness. Just, there's no light. Could you imagine swimming in darkness and seeing this? You won't even see it, you'll just run into it. Could you imagine? Imagine shining your flashlight and seeing these demons before you. Like, come on, man. Like, that has to be the creepiest thing ever. But yeah, let me know if you guys want another one, and bye.
An Indigenous woman was found murdered on the campus of the University of Washington recently, and nobody is talking about it. I need everyone to please listen. This is 56-year-old Mavis Nelson. She was a member of the Yakima tribe, and she was working the front desk of a rehabilitation center. Her family didn't hear from her since April. In June, the family was notified that remains found in a ravine on the campus property belonged to Mavis. They were never even told that she was missing. Police were very slow to tell the family that she had been identified, and anything involving the investigation into her murder has been very hush-hush. I have not heard any other creators talk about Mavis's case, nor have any news networks covered her case here in Florida. That is unacceptable. Mavis Nelson deserves justice, and her killer needs to be found and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. In Washington, the rate of missing Indigenous women is about 4 times higher than that of white women, and yet they make up only 2% of the state's population. A statewide task force has been created to address this disproportionate number, but the state and the country obviously have a long way to go. I am asking everybody to please help spread the word about Mavis Nelson's case so that her killer can be brought to justice. Make it clear that we will not allow the murders of Indigenous women to be brushed under the rug.
Yeah, I agree. Holy crap. That's a slower version of Daisy. Yeah. Daisy. Is that even a crow? Or is that just a crow?
This is not the first time I was
feathers.
dragged from the neck by this thing. But what happened today has me questioning my resolve to continue working here.
What's that on the screen?
I've shown this video to the company, and they have promised to send help. It was intriguing that they were not at all surprised at what they saw. I could be wrong, but I don't believe the entity is a ghost or demon. It's something more.
An orb.
Advanced.
Holy crap, is he okay? Oh god. Oh god. Okay, we're back. Just in time. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Fallen angel? Yeah, I can see that's a fallen angel. It's a demon. Fallen angels turn into demons over time and they get crazy. But I'm not gonna talk about it for the Christian people who watch my channel. Actually, I shouldn't talk about this at all. If you're a Christian, just skip this. No. What the heck? What is this thing? What is this thing? Alright, guys. You have time for one more. This one just wasted our time. In 1999, my mom brought a disposable camera to a bonfire we were having in the woods. Oh, I think I can already see the thing. Or it's... yeah. That's just the lighting. That's just the lighting. Or it's that. What's that? I think I see it. I think I see it. Disposable camera in bonfire we were having in the woods. She kept a family photo and asked my brother to move. What is that? She went to the family photo and kept asking my brother to move in closer to the rest, of the family. He kept saying, I can't, and my mom took the picture anyway. Years later, when my mom found the disposable camera and got the pictures developed, we realized that why he wasn't able to move the camera in closer. This man was not with us that night. Wait, so it's him? What? What the heck? The first two photos are the original. These first two photos are the original photos from the disposable camera. Part two. Look, how would you... That 7-foot man be automatically invited? Or is he just 6 feet? Or just 5 feet?
Swear to God, that's a fucking person. Dude, flash the light! If you're a person, flash the light!
Kenneth? What's
okay,
Kenneth?
Maybe it's no. Oh!
Okay. Ouch! Oh! This is just like that one South Park episode where Randy and his friend, where Randy Marsh and his friends go on a witch night, and one of his friends wanted to get into real witchcraft, except for just pretending it, because they're all drunk and high on crack. This is from season 20, by the way, or 21. 20 or 21. I don't know the difference. 20 or 21. 20 or 21. He started taking kids. And then he was caught later on. No! I don't think this music's Holy crap.
In 1992, Pepsi ran a contest in the Philippines that ended up killing 5 people. The contest was called Number Fever, and the idea was simple. Every evening, the news would reveal a winning number.
Tomorrow's winning number is 373.
And if you had a Pepsi bottle cap with that number, you won 1,000,000 pesos. Now, 1,000,000 pesos in 1992 was life-changing for the average Filipino. So this contest became very popular.
Will you be the next millionaire?
Families would stockpile Pepsi bottle caps in their homes. Many people would root through dumpsters trying to find winning caps. According to Pepsi, half of the country's population was actively participating in the contest. And it was because of this popularity that Pepsi decided to extend Number Fever for an additional 5 weeks. And this is where things went terribly wrong. You see, throughout the contest, Pepsi was in complete control of how many winners there were. They relied on a computer program to seed 2 winning caps into bottling plants. 2 winning caps meant that there could only be 2 winners, and Pepsi would stay within their budget. But something went wrong after they extended the contest. The computer program glitched, causing some numbers to be mixed up. And on May 25th, 1992, at 6 p.m., the Channel 2 Evening News called the winning number 349. And while there were only supposed to be 2 winners, hundreds of thousands of Filipinos began to celebrate. You see, 349 was already designated as a non-winning number, and because of this, bottling plants were free to print that number as much as they wanted. This resulted in over 600,000 349 caps circulating in the Philippines. Hundreds of people rushed to the Pepsi factory with their winning caps. It soon had to be shut down and guarded by police. The company quickly realized that they had messed up big time. Pepsi executives had a meeting in the middle of the night to try and come up with a solution. So instead, they put the blame on the computer and offered 500 pesos for each winning cap. Most refused and became even more angry, and violent protests and riots broke out, ultimately leaving 5 people dead and dozens injured. 349 winners stormed the Pepsi factories, throwing Molotov cocktails into the windows and bombing Pepsi trucks that drove by. Over the next year, the angry mob took a more organized approach to fight Pepsi. Coalition 349 was a group of winners that took legal action against the company. They elected a local preacher named Del Fierro as their leader. He rounded up over 800 349 winners in an attempt to sue Pepsi for over $400 million.
400 million? That's half the
Holy fuck, bro. I was just winning this
money.
on-ramp. There's no signs blocking it off, and I thought I was fucking high. That's just a pit on the on-ramp.
That's a cool illusion, though. I'm not gonna lie. That's not creepy. That ain't creepy. Frick this game. I'm out. Frick this game. Holy crap, the bleachers are cheap. Wait, no. Bleachers?
No!
One of the worst serial killers ever weren't human. It started in 1898 when British workers were sent to work on a railroad in Tsavo in Kenya. That's how they effed around. Here's how they found out. During construction, several workers were stalked and attacked by a pair of male lions. The lions would wait for the workers to turn into their tents at night and then silently creep in and drag the helpless workers out to their series finale. And as time went on, the attacks became more frequent and the lions got bolder. They started putting up thorn fences around the camps to try to keep the lions out. The lions took that as an insult and they jumped over the fence.
Wait a second. Were lion lights created in this year or in the 1900s? Or in like a almost later time?
And continued doing Bundy numbers. And you know how I said they got bolder? Well, at first, only one lion would attack at a time, and attacks would occur once every couple of weeks. As they started getting more confident, the lions started catching bodies together, and the casualties started happening daily. We don't know exactly how many lives were lost because the lions rarely left evidence. Eventually, they were called to workers and brought in hunters to deal with it. What do you think happened? Well, same thing. The hunters spent all day looking for them, only for the lions to make a guest appearance in their camp once it got dark. Did I mention lions prefer to hunt during thunderstorms because it means their prey won't see or hear them coming? Every rainstorm was a guaranteed massacre. Eventually, the man-eaters were put out of commission. But not before an estimated 135 people became easy protein for the big cats. The scariest horror movies are the ones that actually happened.
Yeah? My God, you scared me! That's what she used to do to me when I was young. Yeah, I was laughing. Isn't that too much for your backy? Alright, last one. For real. Okay, we have Jack Stopper, but... Jake! Don't wait! No, I'm recording! He doesn't like going on camera. I don't know how to cut stuff out. Besides, in Wondershare, I can't cut stuff out. I can only stop recording and then just continue. Filipinos that knows the only Filipinos?
Over active war zones right now, there is such an increased frequency of what they call UAP or UFO that they have these rules whether or not they fire upon them. And people got so mad at me for saying publicly on the news that we do fire at UFOs. Because we fucking do. Specifically the area of the world that I'm talking about in the Middle East. Anything within 27 to 30 miles of ground troops gets fired upon. That's it. I don't need to prove to anybody it's true. It is true. I speak with people that are there right now. It is true. And there's been such an increased frequency since 2021 that it has been pushed up to kind of like critical, where they're like, okay, these things are in our airspace, we could have collisions, but more importantly, like we see other countries firing on these. Russia, Syria. We know it's not their assets.
Russia and Syria?
Whose are these?
Whose are these? That's the real mystery. Okay, Mom, I think we found the new species. They actually look friendly.
Peter, the horse is here.
Oh god, that was scary. That's scary.
Do you guys know why refrigerators are magnetic?
No.
Before the year 1956, refrigerators had latchets
that would only
open from
right.
the outside. And they were sealed with rubber, so they were also soundproof. When kids would play hide and seek, they would end up hiding inside of these refrigerators, and because they only opened from the outside, they would end up suffocating. And no, they cannot yell for their parents because the rubber makes them soundproof. The Refrigerator Safety Act started in 1956 to prevent that from happening, and all refrigerator companies decided to make them magnetic so that they would stay sealed, but they would also open from the inside. There were a couple of old ones still laying around, and the most recent case of this happening was back in 2013, when 2 South African kids were stuck inside of a refrigerator and ended up suffocating to death.
Oh dang, I thought they were saved.
Please give us the cutscene. Please.
Doors!
Keep running. Okay, this is the cutscene. Alright, come on. See up. Nate, right. Just try to go right. Oh, on here. Slide. Right, no, left, no, not left, middle, slide, keep running, right, middle, keep running, Dusty, weave, the fire, weave, the fire, keep running, I'm back, oh no,
Don't worry, I was actually scared. I was trying to do that for amusement.
This may be the most proof I've ever seen that the Illuminati actually exist. In this clip, Simon Lou starts talking about the
No, shut up. We don't want the government trying to track you down.
Illuminati, and he turns his attention to Andrew Garfield, and notice what happens next.
Illuminati real? And if so, why haven't I been invited? Garfield, where are you? I know you know.
Now let's look at that again. But that's nothing compared to this next one. Kelly Clarkson is interviewing Kevin Hart when she starts talking about being offered major money for sketchy things. Pay attention to Kevin's response.
$dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And what? You've been on, yeah. Oh, they're in the room.
It's almost like these actors know they shouldn't be talking about these things. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and follow for more creepy, dark, and interesting content.
Oh my goodness, so many horses. What the hell is that behind you? Oh my god, that's not a horse. What the fuck is that? Alright, what are those eyes behind you? What the fuck? What is that? What is that? Oh, fuck me. Okay, excuse me. There's some kind of thing. Okay, hi. Sorry. Oh, God, was it... Oh, hi, honey. Oh. Oh, it's just you. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Holy crap, what do you mean by that? What the hell do you mean by that?
Nah.
We're gonna post it on TikTok.
No.
God has left you dope.
If I get jump scared through the phone, yep. I am here.
Giant loading screen. Oh, is that somebody?
Giant.
Let's go be a
You did not install the game. No!
You notice a huge grizzly bear running in your direction.
So I watched that video, and there were people in the comments talking about, oh, it's so far away, you're good. Y'all must not know about bears. Y'all must not know that nature was in its bag like there were fries at the bottom when they brought bears into the world. I want to show y'all 2 videos, just 2. Grizzly bears can run fast enough to get pulled over in a school zone. As fast as you think you are, the average bear will always be faster. But here's what I really wanted to show y'all. So there's a bear right there. You see him running full speed. Okay, so we all see the bear is bearing. Okay, but pay close attention to where this bear
that was
is.
a good pun. That was a good pun. The bear's bearing.
We're still going. We're still going. We're still going. Jesus, we're still going. Way there. That, you see it? That's what the bear's chasing. That is a caribou, and keep in mind, this is at the 30-second mark of the video. Well, this is about 4 minutes later. Bear did a whole triathlon and still caught a body. Also, a bear can smell you from miles away, so yeah. That bear is closer than you think.
No. Alright.
911, where's your emergency?
My dad's being really mean to my mommy.
What's he doing?
He's hitting my mom and he's hitting her to the ground.
How old are you?
12.
He's physically hurting your mom?
He's hitting her to my dad and he's making marks on my mom.
Do you know what they're fighting about?
Everything. Get off my mother.
Who's at the house with you guys?
Just my sister, my dad, and my mom. My dad's hitting my mom. I need help.
Okay, they're coming. Okay, how old's your sister?
9.
Do you know if anybody's been drinking?
My dad has. They're fighting.
Of
really
course,
bad.
of course.
You're leaving?
Yes. Oh my God.
What's going on?
Mommy.
Can you tell me what happened, honey?
My dad hit my mom and he pushed her into a flower pot. Oh my God, he's hurting me. He's hurting me now.
Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Did you just rewind 5 or 10 seconds back and you'll see like a pig right here just move because this man moved it. Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, you better subscribe and do crap. And okay, bye.